Woo, woo. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a pre-show. But not just any pre-show. This is not the pre-show to any stream. This is the pre-show to the Brony Show. I'm your host, Dust, and in this call, Dust, we have some people, Dust, including but not limited to Circuit Main.
I took a meditation, and it became almost an hour-long nap.
Throwing a wish into a well, you got CMC.
I'm in Spain without the eye.
Span. Nice. That's hot. Don't ask me. I'll never tell. DM21.
If it's not Spain, then where are you exactly?
Spain! He's in Spain!
And I look to you, as it fell, text Alien.
This is Spain.
But now you're in my way, Toa Koi.
You know, I would continue the Spain joke, but I really don't have the page for this.
Your stare was holding. Tsuki.
Oh, you see, you can always sit in Spain.
Ripped jeans. Skin was showing. I don't have anyone else to announce. Alright, well that led into an awkward pause.
The ghost said hi. No, I don't know.
Yes.
Oh my!
Speaking of ghosts, we're playing Phasmo. Just kidding, we're not. I don't have that game. We're going to do some
So you can buy
drawing.
it right now. The Steam sale is going on right now, so you can buy it on a good price.
What, the ghost from the murdered animatronics, or the ghost of crappy games?
Yes.
It's that time of year for me to get games to put into my library that I will not play.
Oh yeah.
It's such a mood that I kind of slightly agree with on my end.
Why
too.
is it always the month I'm at the most broke?
Well, I
They
mean,
plan it that way.
It kind of feels like they do.
one of the seasons is around the holidays. And then summer, I don't really know why they do a sale in summer. That's kind of weirdly timed.
Mostly because a lot of people throw out game demos.
Just out of curiosity, do you mind if I throw something out here real fast?
Yes.
I don't think anybody announced the show on the Discord.
Oh no.
I don't have powers in
I
there.
forgot hit enter.
Look at us, streaming all unannounced.
Oh no, we were announced in some cases, just not in the Discord case. But there we go. Now the Discord is known. We will have other flocks. Mother flockers coming to us soon.
Speaking of games that I have not played, I still need to play.
Our Discords.
I still need to play Trombone Champ.
Oh, you gotta have fun with that.
Oh my god, I gotta get Trombone Champ for VR at some point.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious to watch you do.
Oh god. Jeez, I think Beat Saber's a pain. That's gonna be a whole horrible.
I wonder how annoyed I'll be if I ever get a chance to play it at how wrong the spacing is from where the actual notes should be.
Oh, absolutely wrong.
So there's this new thing on Steam, or it's probably not that new, but it's new to me because I just don't look at Steam very thoroughly, apparently. And that's Play Next, and it says, players like you love these unplayed games in your library. It's just like, thanks. Ouch.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that because it's like, here's a bunch of games you haven't touched yet, but it's like, here's a bunch of games you haven't touched yet. You can. Oh my god.
Well, also, it's a way of showing, hey, I know you like
Why
these
do I-
games.
Why do I have Arkham City Game of the Year in here?
You see,
Second, how many Humble Bundles have you collected on?
Yes.
And that's why there's Game of the Year there.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, please go ahead. I am sorry.
Basically, it's one of
Not
the ways
you.
that
I'm talking about Coal Dust.
As far as like games that it's popped up for me. Counter-Strike 2, which I'm be honest, I think the only reason I have that in it, as far as a game is just because of Gary's mod. Payday 2, I have no excuses there. City Skylines, I should try that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I could see you easily coming up with a train-situated town.
Oh, okay, I just made it disappear by accident. How did
Oh.
what did I do? Oh God.
Click on it? Did you actually click on it, or?
No, I don't. That was weird. Hang on. Games, library.
Well, since
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't on like the screen, I can't, rewind it.
Okay, I see. Which is right. I could actually stream to you what is in there. I can have a visual component. This is a thing that is within my realm of possibilities.
Yeah, I do
Sorry
have-
to hear, Sonic. Yeah, it sucks you don't have stuff that you can't run some games.
Yeah, sometimes there's games that require things that your computer just doesn't have, and then you find that you upgrade to a new computer and wait. This game doesn't even run on this because you needed an older thing that is now so out of date no one uses it.
I just realized somehow I made it go away again, and I don't know how.
Magic.
Did you make all the play next go away, or just the game?
All the play next go away. I made them go away.
Okay. If you're in your Steam library, you can actually on the top left of each of the different categories, you can actually alter them. Like I can favorites, uncategorized, all games, recent games, collections. Play next is one of the options that should be there if you still haven't like removed it outright. Which
Oh, there it is. Hang on. I'm just an idiot. I scrolled down.
Okay, maybe that too. We could have done that. Okay, here's the technical explanation. Oh, I just scrolled down.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this.
No, it's okay.
Counter-Strike, Payday, City Skylines, Fallout New Vegas. Still haven't played that. Space
Oh,
Engineers.
it's a great game. You should call.
Ooh, Space Engineers is always good.
Counter-Strike
Warning,
Source.
there's a few game-breaking bugs, so yeah, you might have to look up some and spoil yourself on a few missions to avoid them.
Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is a game that I've surprisingly never played.
Oh, that's always fun.
Oh yeah, some of the voice actors from Visual Circus
It's
played
something
that.
where one person needs the game, the rest just need the instructions.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
better yet, it's a VR capable game too.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
whole point. Is that the people that don't have the people that there's pretty much like everybody else can have the instructions, and then you just have the one person. It's supposed to be in VR to where, like, you're basically sitting there like with this bomb and like what the.
Well, it's not. It's you don't always have just the VR. You can do a keyboard and mouse thing where you're just flipping it around and trying to figure things out. It's so much more different when you're in VR and seeing the thing.
Yeah.
However, I would not recommend going into the workshop unless you really want to test it, because last I saw, someone had a mod for at least 36 unique modules for the bomb. And you will have to get more instructions for that to know how to defuse it.
Well, one would hope that you would look for instructions on that if you're going to do that.
It's basically one of those things where if you want that mod, you first check to make sure that the instruction manual file is still available, because that could very easily disappear.
That could be a very big problem.
So that's how you avoid it. It's just because they more than likely, if wherever you're getting that mod from, the description of it should be like, hey, here's the instruction manual.
Unless the mod somehow actually has an instruction manual attached to it, so you can just download it off of the game itself.
Which is probably the smarter option, but
At the very least, they should just post the text version on one of those sites that allows just the straight text to be available.
No, I think you need something a little more permanent because like even like straight text, you could have it like on a Google Doc, but the moment that count goes down, you're SOL. That's a
Yeah.
little too easy to do. Make it part of the mod so that you can just download the instructions and provide them. That's not such a big issue.
Yeah. They just have to instruct people. Yeah, go into your game folders to find this.
Yep, go into your game folders or if an options menu to download instructions and be able to provide. Besides, I mean, I gotta imagine you got to get those instructions somehow. It's got to be a way to get them from the game itself rather than a temporary dock situation.
Oh, I know when you get the base game, it does give you a link to a PDF that you can download.
Pretty
At least
good.
the good
Solar.
news with-
Pretty good.
Actually, I can't say that anymore. I was gonna say the good news with gaming nowadays is even if you don't have a system that can run it, nowadays eventually the systems will get cheaper and better, so you can easily get into it. But no, they started even getting rid of that crap with like the physics thing. So yeah, jeez. Sorry, I just depressed myself. I'm gonna go back to drawing this.
It's one of those things of I prefer a simple game with a lot more puzzle than a complex game that is just one button click.
Oh, here's a question then. Has anybody actually gotten anything from the Steam sale going on right now?
I have not because I paid for a flight to Milwaukee and I've gotten cosplay items.
Funny thing is, I haven't even paid for my flight for Milwaukee yet.
I have not, but I know that Rainy did get me something as a stream down the line thing.
Mhm.
That's
It's gonna
awesome.
be fun.
I have to thank Creature because I ended up picking up Animal Well and Tunic the other day.
Ooh.
I do
I
believe
played a little
Tunic is
bit.
a very good game, but it's been a while since I've seen it.
It's been a while since I played it.
Yeah, I've heard really good things, and I
got
just keep
two-
forgetting to get it because there's so many other games I want to get. I also picked up a
two-
bunch. I picked up a bunch of DLCs for dang it, two games. Two games are coming to mind. Graveyard Keeper for one.
Mhm.
There was DLCs for another one. Speaking of which, I should check out the DLCs for Power Wash Simulator.
Because I would say did a little bit of that recently. Did the little bit of the Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, I really want to get the Wallace and Gromit one.
Oh, Suki and I have that, and we did play a little bit of it. It is fun.
Oh wow, they actually the Muckingham files are free. That's nice. Okay, let's get those added while I'm here real fast.
Because that,
I still say the best reaction we got was Suki, since I hadn't popped in yet, thought, oh, we're just the standard thing. Then he saw me and went, wait, what, robots? I'm like, yeah. Which, in
And we
fact, if you're not playing multiplayer, you wouldn't know that unless you looked at the thing before download.
Well, unless it tells you while you're in the game.
I think it probably did, but, it's a cleaning game, and we just wanted to play.
oh yeah, so the Buckingham files are free because that's technically story content.
Yep, that's
Ooh,
this
sweet.
game.
Okay, yeah. Looks like all the DLC is 25%. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of half curious about going after the Shrek one too.
Oh,
What'd you do to my swamp?
the mess
Actually,
in there.
I claimed it.
And I will say, for Power Wash Simulator, I do applaud them for that strategy. Basically, if it's based off if it's their own original content, they're not making you pay for it. If they're only making you pay for the stuff where they got where basically it's like this, it's a brand thing.
Yeah, they
They
got
get the license and they're making you pay, so they recoup the money.
Oh, Abyss and Liar's Bar 50% off.
But yeah, in all honesty, Power Wash Sim, recommend all the DLC, and it's nice that they
Right.
keep the main game free.
Dave the Diver. That's the other DLC I got. I picked up the the Yakuza DLC, because after what happened with the Godzilla one, I'm afraid that will also go the way, just vanish one day.
Well, then again, it's Toho, and Toho are very stingy with Godzilla.
They are, but it's still-
Wait, they had a Godzilla DLC and it went away?
Yes.
Yeah. They had it for a little while. And it was to promote the movie that was going on, and it went pretty abruptly, actually.
I think it was Mind of
available
Blood,
for free, or did you have to pay for it?
I can't remember. You might have had to pay for it.
Yeah, if you had to pay for it and then it just got pulled, yeah, that's
Well,
the kind of...
It's a different kind of pull. It's the kind of
Nonsense.
pull where you can't buy it anymore, but if you have it, you have it. Which, yeah, I have it, and I can play it
Still
anytime. Oh no, it's still crap. But it's not surprising crap. They pulled the same stuff with Dead by Daylight.
No, that's just losing the license. Okay,
That's
so
still the same
technically,
crap.
right now, going off of Steam, Dave the Diver Godzilla content pack is free.
Oh, did they put it back in?
Yep.
Oh well, yeah. I'd say go get it if you haven't yet. Then
Because it says from June 27th, 2025 to December 31st, 2026.
oh my god! So basically, it literally just barely came back.
Yep.
Wow, that is so. I am so glad I talked about it then. If you have it or you know anybody that has Dave the Diver, get it. It's okay. It's free, but it's definitely going to be limited. Granted, you have a little more than a year, but why wait?
Well, that's
free.
why when I heard Stranger Things was going away, I bought Dead by Daylight and that DLC. They got it back, but I'm now, Pinhead's going away because of change up in the licensing. Damn.
Yeah, the licensing thing is a weird problem now. I hate to call it a problem because it's licensing, but it's like you don't know if you have to get it now because there's no opportunity, or if it's just one of those they may actually work something out to bring it back. Because I have seen the other way
around.
I have seen it the other way around where it's gone and it's just gone forever.
This is why something like Player One will never happen, because none of the big IPs or companies will agree on anything.
Oh no, Player One will happen. Something like Player One could happen, but it would have to happen like a VR space where the big companies can't do anything about it. So in a way, yeah, it can't work, but at the same time, it can. Actually, no, it can. It can work in the way that Player One was like. Wasn't the whole idea that they were trying to stop a company from taking over the world?
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, no, that's kind of it. They had their own little virtual world, and the company was just trying to accompany it. Which, yeah, big surprise.
Well, also something that I would like to point out: their world was the virtual world was more or less the escape from reality and an easier way to get education, because it was cheaper to have that technology than to go to IRL school because the world was shit.
As opposed to,
well,
I rest my
tech fully cheap yet.
I rest my damn case. You got nothing at that point. The silence said it all. No, seriously. I mean, you'd be surprised how often people escape into games, even in the VR chat worlds. Which, yeah, you can also get some really nutso people because of that. Which, I understand. Things suck. Don't escape into video games like that. Enjoy games, but remember that at the end of the day, you still have to come back to reality. I mean, the internet's going to go out once in a while. In the meantime, game away. By the way, when June rolls around, we are in June. I'm already too late. When June rolls around, I am going to vegetate. Wait a minute, I'm already too late. Quick, I only have 6 hours left.
Badge out!
Yeah, I have fears of how much fireworks are going to be
Aw,
going off
freak
this
out.
week during streams.
They might not be that
Hoping
bad.
with the AC unit in the
yeah,
window,
shit,
it'll
shit,
muffle
shit.
it more.
Oh, I just had. Come on. Please tell me that's a. Ooh, is this one? Oh, actually, that is a pretty good sale. It's Ooh, an online co-op too. Oh, Fireworks Mania. That would be a fun one to do.
I have fears, but I am intrigued.
It's not as bad as you think. You just basically how you can. It's also, I believe it also has workshop content, but basically, yeah, it's just that you plant fireworks all around the town and just fire them off however you want. They got all sorts of
While
different
the
fireworks,
cops while
and
you're at it.
you can be the cops.
And yeah, and you can fill a 2-story house with propane tanks.
Yeah, you can do some stupid shit with it, but it's also a lot of fun. And apparently, it's online co-op,
Has
so you can
anyone
have
broken the
you can have
game
friends
yet?
joining you to do fireworks shenanigans. That sounds like the perfect thing for. That sounds like the perfect thing.
Basically, when it first, I will say this: when it first came out, very much if you did exactly what I said to do, people crashed computers.
Yeah.
Now, people's systems have caught up, and yeah, it's not. Man, you'll still slow down, but but you don't get quite the almost system crashing satisfaction anymore.
Yeah, I think Jacksepticeye and Markiplier both tried it. Is VR chat kind of proto Ready Player One? In a weird way, yes. In a weird way. You basically have created characters that are both unique designs for everybody, and also plenty of copyrighted characters. I mean, I ran around a Swedish chef for a while doing so. I mean,
Aren't they owned by Disney now?
Yes.
I'm off that site specifically.
Yeah, they were owned by Disney since the 70s, man.
No, not 70s, at least the 90s, mainly because of Jim Henson.
Okay, maybe not owned by Disney, but dang if they didn't cooperate with them on a constant basis.
No, it was Universal, then Disney.
Oh, let me have something. Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
have any of y'all heard the new song by Violet Pony?
I can't say I have.
No.
I did. I didn't hear all of it, but I did hear a good chunk of it.
Yeah. My Love is a Quick Scope. It's good.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man, that was such a
My
vibe.
love is a quick scope. Is that what you just said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the song. It's pretty great.
Okay.
Yeah, it is it is an awesome vibe. I can't believe I'm using that term, but yeah,
That's
you
a
gotta
fun
check
name.
it out. Yeah,
It sounds
it was one of
just as
we
odd
got
as Pink Pony Club.
there was like 6 different songs I had to select that I was trying to select from for the closer for tonight's show.
Did you hear Summer's Gone by Azura Kama and Neko Snicker?
I don't think I heard that one yet.
Oh, it's really good. You follow me on Blue Sky. I shared I shared a link when it released.
You have to check that out.
Or I can just send
it.
it to you. I can just send it to you.
That works too. Yeah. I know they I had a different song set up for this. They had a lot of parody songs this week too.
I
Like
mean,
2 or 3
people
different.
need a good laugh after a lot of stuff that's been going down.
No, pony parody. They basically took a familiar song and Pony did it, which that's still awesome. I love that.
I'm glad people are still doing that.
Yeah.
You know,
I still-
the most amazing thing I will forever say is members of the Brony fandom were able to parody almost the entirety of the Beatles discography within a year or two of the show getting out there. That is impressive.
Let's see. Palpatine and Frieza debating who is the better Galactic Emperor. The 7. Well, there you go, Kazukai. Yeah. Lord Frieza, I find your lack of force disturbing. Sure, you can go ahead and nuke a planet, but can you chokehold somebody from 1,000 yards miles away?
Oh yeah, before I put in quick scope, it comes as the first search on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Second, I'm going to do one better for Palpatine. Can you choke someone? On an entirely
You're not doing one
different
better. You're not doing one better. Come on, put some heart.
The Force jokes just reminds me of a meme that I saw where it was also a joke on the pandemic thing because it was Darth Vader holding someone up, choking them with his hand. Then the 6-foot distance, choking someone across the room, and then choking someone on the other side of a hologram call.
Yep.
Where's my report? Where's my T3 report? I'm sorry, Darth Vader. I couldn't find the cover sheet. I find your lack of cover sheets disturbing. Get in the room. Get in the room.
By the way, forever and always, I'm laughing because someone pointed this out. One of the people that Darth Vader chokes played Hitler in a movie. So they had James Earl Jones and Indiana Jones go to another universe because Hitler escaped, and then Vader killed him. Because that's actually
right.
Wait, did you just say James Earl Jones as Indiana Jones?
Yeah, James Earl
Jones and Indiana Jones.
I like that.
It was an ad.
Oh my God. Thank you, Nazis. I will destroy you with my powerful AI voice.
Again, that would still be cool either way. But yeah, it's one of those things of sometimes looking up an actor's history, you go, "Damn, this sounds like a fanfic." Nope, this actually happened.
It actually reminded me of one of my
lack of Disney Association disturbing.
Actually reminded me of one of my favorite things with in Robot Chicken, where they did the whole like your first day on the Death Star training.
Oh yeah,
and it was just like okay, so everybody everybody needs to learn how to be choked to death. So because if we didn't do that, then Lord Vader would just kill us with a lightsaber or something like that.
Yeah, he just
basically they were basically the Force. They were just saying the Force choke was bullshit. They were just doing it to please his ego. And basically, so it was just that, and all that happened was that if they did it and did it convincing enough, they just dragged the guy off. He'd come back with a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the punchline to that. It was just like, "Well, Johnson over there's been choked eight times," and it's this guy. He's got like all this stupid shit on him.
That reminds me. I just got to get the entirety of Robot Chicken. I don't care if it's gotten staler over the years. It's still got to have some good moments.
Yeah, this one with the Palpatine and the senators joke around, and he gets the news that the Death Star's been destroyed.
What the hell is an aluminum falcon?
Okay. Oh God! Wait, where the hell are you? So wait, you've been going around in space? You've been flying around in circles for like 3 weeks trying to get a signal? God, you must smell like burnt or garbage with burnt bacon. Oh God, he's crazy.
I think they would have gotten like Bantha Voodoo or something like that, but I get the point.
But oh God, what was it? Oh God, I'm sorry, because you were thinking about the good moments. I was still the GI Joe, with the guy that was actually a trained soldier. It will always be like the best. It's like oh, we got to get you a nickname. It's like, well, there you go, Fumbles.
Yeah.
It's just like,
someone pointed that out. If we ever got a Transformers 2, which ain't happening, the way they could get Bumblebee to not just be B instead of his number here would be if someone saw him, hey, he bumbled. hey, Bumble! Just so we could actually, have it as saying B.
I don't know. B sounds a bit better than Bumble.
You have never heard the Buck Bumble song, have you?
I don't.
Seriously, has anybody here not heard that song?
Nope, never have.
You
Don't
gotta
know what
see.
it
You
is.
gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it once in your life.
I find it funnier that because YouTube was so unregulated back then, you could get like the beer song and AMV, Lego stop motion, and then just the actual song. And I'm just recalling some of this stuff, and I'm like, so how many times did I watch Kyle's Mom by different AMV people? Oh, and only then, while at a family friend's house, did we watch South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. And my mother was like, how do you kids know that, YouTube? Because we weren't allowed to watch South Park.
I got nothing to add on that.
But, yeah, I still love the fact that I got the chance, and like, I forget if it was high school or college, to argue that South Park the Bigger, Longer, and Uncut should be considered one of the greatest musicals of all time.
I would agree.
Well,
And the people
know.
that didn't agree, they made the Book of Mormon as a, well, screw you.
Well, I mean,
Also, they made the
didn't
movie
Blame
about
Canada
the
actually.
America World Police.
Blame Canada got nominated. It did not
Okay,
win.
close enough. That's still freaking
Aw.
amazing.
So Robin Williams sang it at the Academy Awards.
I mean, Robin Williams. That's a hard one to pat. That's a hard one to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're
So it's just one of those things of, and I say this with just reflection, for all the infantile stuff that Matt and Trey Parker can be at times, they are some damn good writers when it comes to like musicals and whatnot. Because let's face it, they have talent.
I'm not sure that you made that sound the way you wanted it to sound.
I probably didn't sound very positive.
See, here's the thing. The thing is that they're good at doing certain things.
Mhm.
Like, basically, they are good. Like, pretty much, I will still respect the fact that basically nobody's off limits for them.
Mhm.
That's the whole thing. Is that basically you have, like,
You exist, you will be made fun of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can't take it, tough shit.
Yeah, tough titties.
And so there's basically that. But then you remember they made basketball.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Basketball was it basically, if you're bored and you just want a stupid movie, it's absolutely serviceable. It's a serviceable movie. It's as long as you remember that as long as you go into it with the expectation of it being dumb.
Yeah, you don't go in expecting Shakespeare. Go in expecting dodgeball.
You dodge a wrench, you
Dodgeball's got
dodge
a
a
little bit
pothole.
better than this.
See, here's the problem: if you expect dodgeball, you'll still be disappointed.
Oh,
Yeah,
good point.
Don't expect an A or a B or even a C.
We're about a G movie here, and not rated G quality wise.
I'd say the bar low.
Wasn't the twist that South Park movie was a musical? I don't know if that was an actual twist or if that just. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they decided to keep it quiet until actual premiere, which that's beautiful on their part.
Wait, which
Well,
thing?
I
Sorry.
mean, technically, even in the first episode of like South Park, the pilot, they had the kids singing. Yes, it's Christmas carols, but still.
It's not even good singing. I wouldn't count that.
Yeah, that's not musical. That's just
It's kids
Song
just
number.
singing
filling
Christmas
time.
carols. It's kids singing Christmas carols. I mean,
It was a
if
musical.
they were like
would be
doing it with,
dancing all
with a
over the
massive
place.
production, if they were doing it with a massive production or something, I'll give you that. But that is just.
If it was a musical, the people on screen would be dancing everywhere.
Who should I make that pony be?
Who's
Whoever
that
you want
pony?
them to be.
I don't know.
Just because something came up the other day, and I say this: if Rainy gets their team together for Rocket League, you will get creamed by the two other players, and Rainy will be there helping them. Because one of these players in a one-on-one match scored 15 goals to one person's single goal.
I am very
4 touchdowns in a single game at Polka. If anybody gets that reference, kudos. But God, you are older than me.
Oh, that reminds me. 3 home runs in a row. You win. Circus 10 top 10 wins. If you got that, you watched the latest episode of You Know Who.
I don't got it.
I'll stay
Digital
confused.
Circus.
I know what it is.
I was just saying it for Cole.
Ah.
Oh yeah, it's big tops, not tops. Yeah.
Oh, finished.
Success?
Oh,
I have
Sergey,
no idea on that part.
guess what?
What's up?
I got this week off,
Nice.
and that's all I got. I don't actually have any plans for it. I'm just kind of like, honestly, mostly what I've been doing so far has been chores. Just kind of catching up with things around the house. Chores and also just organization. I finally started going through my collection of old train schedules. I say started, I haven't finished. Turns out I got a lot of them. I kind of ordered more than I remembered. So also this week I did end up ordering more. So I'm not doing anything to help my case. There was a really nice 1940, I think it was like 1941 schedule for the North Shore line out of Chicago, which was a electric interurban line. So bit the bullet, bought that. Yeah. There's some cool ones. I wish I had taken some photos of them. So that way I could share them with the audience, but I have not. I did not think that far ahead. Let's see here. Carrot Top. That's a perfect reference image. Carrot Top with a milkshake on her head. Pop quiz for everyone. What episode is this from?
Oh yeah.
I know what it is, but I'm not going to say
Mystery
because I want.
Express.
See, I wanted to give everybody people a chance to answer that. Didn't answer.
Well, you're correct. It is Mystery on the Friendship Express. That is right.
I always forget to add the friendship part.
You know, we really should do a trivia night thing again. Not as full blown as what we did for that convention, although that was fun. But like, you know, just like a Google Doc trivia, kind of like the old days.
Also,
Yeah,
Solar
that'd be
Power
fun.
got in the chat too.
Come up with a leaderboard in a Google Doc. Just to make sure there's nothing on this. Oh, okay, nope, that is allocated to text. Do not want to be drawing on that one.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be so happy when I can spend more than within minutes on these drawings. I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm getting myself some coffee.
Heck yeah.
Well, I did have that power nap from hell. I gotta give myself a little bit of booster. You know what? No, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna give myself some decaf. But I will get it will be a coffee.
Hell yeah. I just finished some coffee just a little bit ago. Her hair is so challenging. But that's fine. You can go for a little challenge. Try and get it about right. So, we are almost at the end of our show. I've not really finished this sketch yet, and I probably won't. I'll work on it more tonight, but it won't be on stream, I don't think. So,
You got a circuit on tonight's show?
huh? Well,
You
no,
got a
Circuit's not
circuit
here.
What's going on for tonight's show? Oh, okay. I didn't know he
It,
stepped
it
away.
would be really weird if I asked him now.
I didn't know he stepped away. Sorry, I was somewhere
Nah,
else.
you're
I
good,
wanted
you're
to ask her.
You know what? I'll tell you what's on tonight's show, because I totally know. Tonight on The Brony Show, we've got quite a show for you tonight. There will be news. There will be discussion. Discussion about our special topic tonight, which is, what is the most efficient way for ponies to carry objects? Is it the mouth? Is it the horn? Is it atop their heads? What is it? Who's to say? What are the practical
It's a meme.
applications of a saddlebag? Is it any better than the mouth? Who's to say?
Do they pull a Zoro from One Piece?
It's true. Do they? Do they fight with their hooves?
Forget if that's official art of having the fourth sword basically betwixt the cheeks.
Oh my gosh! Wait, what?
There's this image out there where it's like he's holding the three swords as you normally see him, with like the one in the mouth, the two in the hands. But then I forget. I don't think this is official artwork, but somebody drew it, and it's this image that's never out of my mind anymore, where he has a fourth sword, and he's holding the hilt of it with his ass.
Oh wait.
I mean, is it any worse than either Tarzan or George of the Jungle holding a vine with their rump?
Oh, I
It's
remember
Tarzan. And yeah, that meme is yes.
You gotta have ass of steel and control of someone who doesn't have bowel movements unless they say so.
Sounds like a man who knows how to clap cheeks.
I actually went to go look for this image, and the first thing was a Reddit post where people were actually seriously contemplating if you could actually do, like, if he could legitimately use that style.
The first part of that was Reddit. Not a mistake, but where they would discuss that. And in all honesty, it would probably be something similar to why we can't do it with our mouths, because, well, there's a reason if you hit someone hard enough in the mouth, they lose teeth. Now just imagine and biting down on something and it hitting with enough force to knock it out of your mouth.
Ponies are built different.
I know.
Amen, brother.
But here's the thing. If somehow Zoro became a unicorn, there would be an Ashura attack, and it would not just be him doing the mirror thing of 9 swords.
Nah, he would be a Pegasus.
You never know. It is one of those things of, it all depends on what you're wanting to fantasize about.
Speaking of fantasizing,
Oh man, meaning of images, cards again. Oh jeez.
tonight on the Brony Show, we will be discussing fantasies. The fantasies of ponies in the show. By that I mean their dreams. Do you remember the episode where, Celestia was granted the ability to enter dreams because she swapped places with Princess Luna? Do you remember seeing the little glimpses into the many pony dreams of the many ponies? Well, tonight on the Brony Show, we will be discussing what that means. What about the ethics of entering pony dreams? Do ponies have control over their subconscious? Who's to say? Tonight on the Brony Show, we will... Okay, I'm gonna stop lying to you. I don't actually know what's going on in the Brony Show.
Well, the good thing is I do know what's going on.
Hey, Circuit, what's happening?
Oh, well, yeah, it's funny you mentioned trivia, because we're not doing that. But we are going to be going back to a
Nice.
classical favorite one that I think you're going to be wanting to participate in, among with any others. We're going back to Picture Cards Online, and we're going to be looking for pony images to respond to meme prompts.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So get your derpy borus and your pony borus and main borus and whatever other borus you have ready. And I'm gonna turn on a fan because I just realized I am broiling.
I hope you all turn on a fan out there. You wonderful viewers out there, you. And as always, except for not actually always, because I don't normally say this, stay cool, stay hydrated, bro hoof, listen to some music, and get...
Spend lots of money at the Footwind summer sale. Spend money, buy games.
Get on that groove thing.
You can get Hogwarts Legacy for $15.
Don't do that.
No.
What? You really don't want Hogwarts Legacy for $15?
No.
It's
Fuck
a
J.K.
time for
Rowling.
people.
As the token gay character in this stream, I will say fuck J.K. Rowling. Trans lives matter. And I'm going to end the stream before anybody says otherwise, because if you have any opinions otherwise, fuck you.
How about RoboCop for $5 then?
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
All right,
Hell
RoboCop for
yeah.
$5. Everybody get RoboCop for $5.